Hi, my name's Matthew Oliver. I'm the horticulturist here in the Global Growth Vegetable Garden at Hyde Hall, and today I'm going to show you how to harvest and save seeds from certain crops that you can grow in your garden. So here in the Global Growth Veg Garden, we grow lots of unusual different crops, and we don't save seed from all of them. So some of the modern F1 hybrid cultivars that we grow, such as these climbing beans, we wouldn't save seed from those because they will not come true to type next year. But we also grow lots of heirloom or heritage varieties. So we would save seed from this crop, which is a climbing bean known as bird's egg horticultural. It will come true to type as long as it's not cross-pollinated too much with another bean. And what we're looking for, and late summer and early autumn is a great time to do this because you can see the pods are starting to ripen and dry out. So what we're looking for is to harvest the pods that are brown and mature and drying out with a fully formed seed inside. And this is what we want to be picking, and we want to leave the pods that are still bright and fresh and not quite fully dry yet, and we'll come back and get those in a week or two's time. And you want to pick into a tray or a trug, gather everything that's there, and you'll take these indoors or into the greenhouse or a polytunnel, and that's where we would shell them or pod them and dry them out further before storing in jars or bags in the fridge. So you can also do the same with your dwarf beans. This is a variety called Jacob's Cattle, and exactly the same process. You want to be selecting the pods that have gone brown and dried out on the plant. So we also grow lots of other unusual crops in this garden that we need to save seed off, and one of them being quinoa. And this is the plant when it's at the stage ready to harvest, where the flower head has done its thing, it's started to go brown and die off. And this is a bit more complicated process than with the beans, which is literally pick them off and shell them. This, we need to get our secateurs, we need to cut the stem off like this, and then we'll take that back into the glass house or the polytunnel or the shed, hang that upside down just to dry off a bit more, and then it's a very long and convoluted process to separate the seed from the chaff or the remaining parts of the flower in order to get it clean, ready for next year. So to extract the seed, we need to roll the seed heads in between your fingers, and you can see how the seed drops out from the chaff. And this takes ages to do this, because once you've done it, you then need to either using a fan or the wind or by blowing, you can blow the excess off the seed. And that's the final seed that you can either harvest to eat or bag that up to save it to grow next year's crop.